good afternoon, and good evening from wherever you're watching us from. This is Esteem Radio Vision, and this is your favorite program, the CONFAB. I remain myself, Ayomikun, AY for short. And what do we do at the confab? We bring you topics, we bring exciting news, and although there are some news that are not exciting as as it may be,
That are not
yes,
palatable,
they are not
but
palatable.
we still need to talk
Yeah.
about it.
Yes, we talk about we talk about every topics, every news that is going around in the country and all over the world at large. We share our honest reviews, we share our honest opinion about them. And I'm not alone in the program today. With me is
Thank you, Ayomikun. Adenipekun Afolabi is my name, your prince on the show. I'm saying once again, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. It depends on the time that you are watching us right now. But right now, we are saying thank you for joining us on your favorite program. And this one is a special edition.
yeah,
You know why it is a special? Because it came uh, at the evening time.
yeah, the
That is
evening,
that
yes.
that that is why it is a
Special
special one
just for you.
just for you.
Yes.
I will have that topic and that what we're about to discuss, and we need to discuss it right now because tomorrow may be late.
Yes.
Thank you for joining us.
Yeah, thank you, Afolabi. And special thanks goes to the executive producer in person of the King Michael Adeboye Ashaolu, and our producer. Of course, is a regular face here, and is our analyst for today, Adenipekun Afolabi, your prince on the show. And the man behind the button, we've stressed, yeah,
Balogun,
we've even stressed him a lot today.
honestly,
We've stressed him a lot today. Thank you for staying put, sir. Abdusamad Balogun,
Balogun.
aka the Big Balo. Before we go into the topics that we have today, let's go on a short break. Yeah, the first topic we'll be sharing with you today is the Federal High Court has fixed November 20 for the judgment in the trial of IPOB leader. We'll be talking about Nnamdi Kanu, where
The
I think
leader of
of the
the
IPOB.
IPOB.
Yeah, you know, um, earlier this week he said he does not have any case to answer to the court. Earlier this week he said he's not, where he sacked all his lawyers. He sacked all his lawyers. Now the court has
And should
now.
we say sack or he relieved
Yeah,
them?
okay, sorry, relieved. Sorry for using the word sack. Sorry, he relieved them.
So that those lawyers will not be
Yes,
angry with
yes,
us.
yes. Actually, he relieved his lawyers.
Mm.
So now the court has already fixed the November 20 for his case. Now he's now saying that he's now a now the Kanu has now refused to open his defense. Is now insisting that the case is a repealed law. And Afolabi, what I know about a repealed law is a case that maybe a case that is not longer functioning, like a case that is dead, that is already ruled out by the court, in a case that is ruled out by the court. Now the Kanu said he does not have he has refused to open for his defense. Now this now brings me to this question that this case is it has it been dragged for so long? Like is it being dragged for a very very long time?
Okay. To be honest with ourselves, I would say the case is is a long time case at the court of law.
Yeah.
Initially the court has ruled that Nnamdi Kanu should be released, that he has no case to
Answer.
answer, and because of the kind of the offense that the count or the charge on him, that is why those are in the seat of authority decide on their own,
Yeah.
not according to the law.
No. But not I
That
mean nothing about according to the court.
yes, that okay, they will not release him because if they release him, they don't know what will be the next action of the IPOP. Maybe that is the fear of unknown. That is why they have to keep him or at the correctional
Center.
center. After being in the DSS custody, and it was transferred to the correctional center. And now that they filed the case of terrorist, or is they said Nnamdi Kanu is one of the terrorists that is
Yeah.
terrorizing the country.
Country.
And he now said, okay, oh, I don't have any case to answer because this matter has been ruled out at
Yeah.
the court of
Oh,
law
no.
before now. And if he agreed that okay, he wants to open his defense, it means he subscribed to
The charges
the
that
charges they count against him.
against him.
But now that he said, okay, I will not
Open his defense.
open any defense because this
A repealed law.
repealed law. That how can you ask me to open a defense? Why the court has vindicated me? And with this, now that the court have decided to pick November 20
Yeah.
for ruling, this is the day that many Nigerians will be expecting hoping that okay, things is going to be all right. But when you know that 20, that is my bone of contention or what I'm concerned about. Now, looking at the issue of Lekki Toll Gate is on 20,
Yeah. I mean,
and
the
this protest
test happened
happens on the
at 20.
October 20, and the ruling also November
20.
20. Everything is 20, 20,
20,
20,
20.
20. And we pray that this coming 20 November will be a day that Nigerians will see that okay, our judiciary
System in
system
Nigeria.
is functioning, and our judiciary system uh,
It's not even biased.
is not biased or stand on their own word,
Yeah.
not that being influenced by any other uh, by any other person or individual
Yeah.
based on maybe because of their position or what have you. Now, what we should expect, or let's say to me, what I'm expecting the judiciary system to do is that they should try as much as possible to make sure that they are not biased. They have to be objective, not to be a
Subjective.
subjective.
Yeah.
They should not be subject to any either Nnamdi Kanu or the federal government or the presidency, but they should rule according to what they have with them.
Yeah.
Because ruling according to the what the defendant says or said, and other what is it called, the what the federal government brought to their to them as a offense count
Yeah.
against him,
him.
they should look at it. Is it proper? Is the offense is truly he is a terrorist or not? And if the court on their own think that okay, Nnamdi Kanu is a terrorist, they should rule towards that. And if they feel that okay, this man has no case to answer,
They should
let
let him go.
they should
I
let
mean,
him go and
yes.
ensure that nobody stop is released.
Yes. Because I don't understand why you keep putting someone in prison where the court has already vindicated him that he should go. It's not something that should be. It's not something that should be done. So now, sorry. That now this now brings me to this question now. Whatever rulings that now comes out from that November 20, can can we now really say that this will bring peace to the country? Like, will this thing now form as a will this now comes as unity for us in the country, or whatever it is, there still be the breakage. This the what they are fighting for is they want to be on their own.
On their own.
Yeah. Will this still will this still keep will it still keep going on?
Let me say this: not only in American or the IPOP that want this separation, even sometimes Sunday Igboho,
Yeah.
known as the leader of the Yoruba Nation agitator,
Agitator.
he was once in American shoe.
Yeah.
He said, "Okay, this marriage is a forceful marriage. How can you force someone to be in the marriage?
Yeah.
The marriage that they knows that okay, this thing they are not pleased with it, or they are not have any they didn't have anything to gain in that marriage. Okay, let us. This is not a matter of divorce. We are not divorcing ourselves, but let us go on our separate way.
Yeah.
We still have a lot of things to
To
do
do
together,
together.
but let us go on our separate way. Okay, the southern should be on their own,
And
northern should be on their
their
own,
own
and western should
should
be
be on
on
their
their own.
own.
So that okay, if we now on a separate how will I put it, a nation, we still have a lot of things to do
Together.
together, but let us have our own. Even the so-called the Yoruba nation, is it not the same thing with the IPOP that are
Good.
clamoring for the
Separation.
separation?
Yeah.
Everybody, even, don't let me say everybody, most of the either Yoruba or Igbo or Hausa, they will be happy
Yeah. For even the separation.
for the separation, but not divorce.
Yeah.
You know, there's a difference between
Mm,
divorce and
separation.
separation. When you
Yes.
say
Of
divorce,
course.
it means that you will not have anything to
To
do
do it
together.
together
But
anymore.
be on your own, let me be on
My
my
own.
own.
If
We still
any,
have things in
yeah.
common.
Even if any issue arise, we can still
We
help
can
out with
still
one
help
another.
one another to solve it. That is how it should be. Now, if I know that the justice, I mean the judge, they if they want to look at the situation, they should know that what average Nigerians want now
Yes.
is that Nnamdi Kanu should
Should
be
be released.
released.
Yes. Even Omoyele Sowore
Even
is
yeah, yes, that Omoyele Sowore is not an Igbo man.
yes, but he's still clamoring
He's
for his
still
release.
clamoring that okay, this man should be released. He has a family. Even okay, now you've arrested his brother.
Yeah.
His brother is also
In the prison. Yeah. In the prison with him.
with him.
Yeah.
No, it shouldn't be. If someone is saying, okay, what is happening that I'm not happy with it, he is trying to express himself. But although the way Nnamdi Kanu
Close
presented,
is
no one of us is saying that okay, Nnamdi Kanu is right with the way he presents his grievances. And not only him, even in his absence, when you get to the eastern part of the country, every Monday nobody goes nobody dares it to go out,
yeah.
sit at home. Why Nnamdi Kanu still at the correctional center? Let him be released and let his people know that okay, this man is already released, and let him free like other Nigerians.
Yeah.
And the only thing is that if it is America, America will let him be
Oh,
released
yeah.
and they will just be monitor.
Yes, that's what I even about to say. That if he's
No,
released, they can put a close watch on him. That
put a close watch on him, monitor him. If he's doing something otherwise, you will definitely know.
yeah.
Rather than you keeping him, I mean, in the correctional center, we
Depriving him of his
of
rights.
his right. You know, the international people. Okay, is it not the issue of the genocide that
Yeah.
the Trump said? Okay, he wants to invade Nigeria. Now, with all these things, this is a lawless country.
Yeah.
If the court that we have belief, or we depend on, that this is the way, a place where a common Nigerian can have his voice heard,
Yeah.
and the court said okay, release this man, and some set of people said no, it means they are above the law, and nobody is above the law. The what we call the absolute supremacy of our law, is above any other person,
Yeah.
irrespect of the position.
All the office they are holding in the country.
The only person that cannot be tried now as that have the immunity is the governor, the governors, and the president.
Yeah.
And why do they have that immunity? Is for them to be able to have opportunity to focus on reason why, I mean reason the citizen voted for them, so that
Yeah.
they will be able to concentrate on what they are supposed to do. That is why they have that immunity. Aside from this governor and the president, no other Nigerians that have that immunity. If you commit any offense, you will be tried.
Yeah.
And this issue of Nnamdi Kanu, come 20 November, Nigerians are expecting fair ruling,
Yeah. Fair justice.
fair justice. And I know that people, someone like Omoyele Sowore, will be glad.
I mean,
Yes,
you know, I mean, the police are already said they're looking for Omoyele Sowore again.
Omoyele Sowore, you know that the issue about Omoyele Sowore is just for him to keep mute for a while. And you
Yeah.
know Omoyele Sowore,
With
that
them,
has been the part and parcel of Omoyele
yeah,
Sowore. He enjoy agitating
yeah, for people,
for people.
voiceless people.
Yes, that is him. You can't stop him to stop agitating when he knows that what he's doing is right.
Yeah,
And assuming that the court has not ruled before that Nnamdi Kanu should be released, if Omoyele Sowore is doing this, every one of us will know that he is overdoing. But
yes.
what Omoyele Sowore and the others,
IPOP members are doing.
IPOB members are doing that, okay, they should release Nnamdi Kanu, I think they are still in line with the ruling of the court.
Yeah.
If court can rule that, okay, release this man, let him be released. And come November 20, we are expecting
Fair
fair
justice.
justice. We are expecting fair justice. And by then, I believe that Nnamdi Kanu will have opportunity to reunite with his
Members, his family.
family.
Yeah, thank you for that, Adenipekun Afolabi. And our esteemed listeners, if you have your own opinion and you have your own view about it, you can as well drop them in the comment section. We will be there to take your opinions and we'll be glad to even interact with you further more. Before we go on into the second topic, let's go on a very quick break. Now, this second topic that I'm about to bring down is let me say the people that make law and they are still the one that that defy the law. They are the one that break the law and they are still the one that they are still the same people that that they defy the law. Now, you see, so we now say a video has surfaced online showing an FRSC vehicle driving around with a completely worn out tire. The same agency, that arrests Nigerians for unsafe tires. Now, sorry, before we continue, let's quickly watch the short video.
Thanks, but it's unfortunate. What a country. I swear, Nigerian, we must learn. This is its life in Port Harcourt. This is at all. It's up. This car is not roadworthy, so it shouldn't.
Um, Afolabi, I know you have I know you have a lot of things to say. But then, you FRSC people, I'll be calling you out first. You are the people. You are the ones that make this law, and you are still the one defining the law. You guys are still the one, using a completely worn out. You can see how the tire is dancing. You can see
Dancing Kirewa.
how the tire is. Now, I want now it brings me to this question, Afolabi. Now, should they always lead by examples? Like for me in our Nigeria agency, our Nigerian law agencies, there's more cases that they are not leading by example. They are not really leading by example. But then, is that how it's supposed to be, or let me hear from you, Afolabi.
Okay, you know why I'm laughing is there is a particular day that uh, one officer of the Federal Road Safety Corps, they caught one man. They said, okay, your tire is outdated, and because of this, you are to pay this so amount. Then I think the amount they are selling a tire then, it is not up to 5,000, and you charge the person like 7 or 8 thousand naira as a fine for the offense he committed on the road. Now, looking at it, someone who cannot avoid to buy a tire of uh 5,000 naira as at then,
Yeah.
you now charge such person to pay
It's 8,000.
8,000 naira. Okay, after the payment, do you think that this man will still go ahead to change that tire? He will still continue managing the
The
tire.
tire. Yeah.
And what you want to bring out, the offense that, I mean, what you want to correct it, you won't be able to do it.
Yeah.
But let's assume that the way our federal safety operation operates is, okay, you caught such person, you ask him that, okay, oh, your vehicle will be with us. Go and get
The
new
new
tire, fixed it, then you pay certain amount for the offense so that you will not repeat such.
Yeah.
Okay, if the man continue using the tire, you may think that it will be only him that will be affected. During the time that that tire will burst,
Other people.
other
too.
people may affected. That is why they have to curb such action.
Actions.
But not that you said you want to correct something, and the preventive measure or the corrective measure is it is what is adding to the burden of the person. That is not a way of correcting.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now, the someone that the commission that is exchanging what is it called, I mean, in charge of arresting people, call them to order about the
Road?
using of the road.
This is
You are
road
the
safety.
one
It's supposed to
who
be Federal Road Safety
your
Commission with
tire
bad
is
tires.
dancing kukere
On the road.
on the road. Look at this. They are also endangering their life.
Yeah.
And do you know what they will say is that the federal government failed to provide
Enough.
enough for them, and it may be the real reason, and they may be the one that, okay, maybe their the money to get the tire has been paid to their boss or to one appropriate court, and instead of them to
Get the tire.
get the tire, they said, okay, you guys should go and manage it. Maybe after 6 months we will request for another one.
Like the case of the crude oil. Nah.
And that one they supposed to use for, I mean, to get new tire. Someone will be in his comfort zone to eat up the money,
Yeah.
and he said, obey the last order. All right, sir. Okay, sir. You guys go. And okay, for instance, now if there is someone that commit offense on the road and you want to get him arrested, okay, maybe you want to go after the person, how will you be able to
Get the person.
get
Yeah.
the person with this type of tire? Because they know they will not want to run, because they know that
The
their
tire
life
can-
their
yeah,
life
is
their
in
life is
danger.
at risk. Okay, look at the video. When you see that someone want to cross the road,
They have to even they have to pull away from the road a little.
and okay, that person that want to move, I mean, cross the road, maybe sometimes when the tire is like that, at any time that tire can detach, I mean,
Yeah.
detach from the what is it called, is it propeller or what is it called,
Yeah, that's holding the tire.
that's holding the tire. You just discover that that tire will go to the left and the vehicle will go other way.
Yeah.
And all these things, you are how will I, you are the one who is trying
Enforcing
to
the law.
enforcing law. You are also a offender.
Yeah.
It shouldn't be. Such vehicle should have parked somewhere. Use another vehicle. If it is compulsory for you to go out, use another vehicle. Not that you will just be tarnish the image of the federal road safety. We have some officer that they are good, though.
Yeah.
And we have some what is it called, the road safety office that, okay, or if you see that vehicle, they are in a good condition. Even when before they can get you arrested or apprehend you, you will see them on their uniform. They will use their helmet, they will use everything. Even when you look at their vehicle,
You know that. Okay.
their vehicle will have the light, the brake light, the ignition light, and
The
everything
fire
will be,
extinguisher.
fire
that-
extinguisher
yeah.
will be there. Even most of the federal safety call, you cannot, even if you check their vehicle, you won't find any fire extinguisher in their vehicle.
Yeah.
Maybe they have ways of quenching inferno.
Thank you for that, Afolabi. Like what you just said last, that there's no way in a group of people in a group of people. Even is in the Bible that
Mm-mm.
12 disciples that
Well,
Jesus have.
we have Judas.
There will always be Judas.
Mm.
Okay, now Afolabi, the story you made mention about federal road safety, um, as asking someone to pay a particular fine.
Mm-mm.
Now, I now want to ask this question: that if road safety can do that, now why can they actually apply that law to them? Like, for example, if another road safety caught them like this on the road,
Mm.
will they ask them, to pay such fine
Okay, to just apprehend them for
for
that offense,
for
that
that
okay,
offense?
taking the tire
That
like this on the
on
road
the
is
road.
an offense. You know, that's what we call the wee.
Mhm.
Even if other
Road
road
safety.
safety officers caught them as they are going, even their boss, the only thing he will do is that he will just stop them and give them warning that don't do this. Oh.
Hmm.
No, they will not issue themselves
Fine.
fine now.
I
No.
but then I know, but it's not supposed to. I'm just saying this is because if you can actually do this to citizens
Mm,
and to milk them, because it is actually milking.
mm.
If you can milk them, why can't you now do the same thing to yourself?
That is the country we find ourselves. That is the country we find ourselves. But in a normal developed country, that is how it should be. And one thing I want to bring out from this is that the federal government should not see federal road safety as a means of generating revenue.
Yeah.
The agency should be a corrective agency that will be correcting the atrocity of the
Road
road
user.
users, not as a way of generating revenue. Because what the FRC is doing now is they are the instrument of revenue generating rather.
Yeah.
But it shouldn't be. What the act that established federal road safety is just for the road safety to maintain that okay, the road user should make the road
Yeah.
the way it should be. Not that you should see that okay, if you commit this offense, go and pay this so fine.
Yeah.
Even some people will say, oh, is it
It's not
not
just fine.
just for me to pay fine? Let me go.
Yeah.
They will prefer pay the fine and they will still continue endangering their life.
Yes, yeah.
And
And then it's not even that they are endangering their lives
the
alone.
other
Other people,
people,
other road users
road users, because if there is accident, they won't be only one
affect
to affect it to affect
others.
others. And whatever you are doing that is affecting other is an offense. It is not good.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Afolabi, for joining us on the on
I-
another
it's
episode.
my pleasure to always be here.
Yeah, thank you so much. Esteemed radio, our esteemed radio vision listeners and viewers, please, we want us to, take a caution on this. Whenever we are driving on the road, please let's make sure that our vehicles are well checked.
We drive safely.
Yeah, and our vehicles are well checked, because one accident to you is not going to end with you alone. It's
Mm,
going
it,
it's going to
it,
affect all other
it
road
may
users.
escalate to
Yeah,
others.
it will escalate to others. So please let us take things diligently, and let's make sure that we keep ourselves safe. This is where we will be rounding up on the episode of the Confab today, and special thanks goes to the executive producer in person of Dekin Michael Oluboye Ashaolu, and our producer Adenipekun Afolabi, your prince on the show, which is also our analyst for today, and the man behind the button. He has been, he has been doing his eyes that I
It is
was
time.
going. Thank you so much, Big Balo Abalogun Abdulsamad, and
And many
Oni
thanks to
Love
Oniyilo
Festus.
Festus
Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you so much.
for staying by.
Yeah,
Mm.
this is a bye from us.